So what's the one we were just talking about? The yellow one.
The solar plexus.
Solar plexus, and that's the.
That's in your stomach region.
Stomach.
It's your gut feeling. That's willpower. That's where I say when I was talking about desires as far as the chakra, like that's really more so like solar plexus, because that's like, okay, that's your will. That's like, okay, willing to do something. That's like, or like I say that, and like having a gut feeling, like, okay, how you feel about something, like, what I'm saying, kind of like, because going to that, when we talking about the stomach is like a. And who was this who said that? I think that was Daylight. Matter of fact, this on my IG page. You seen that video that I posted on my
I think I seen it.
On my IG where Daylight, that nigga Daylight said this shit. He shout out to that nigga Daylight, because he the first nigga I actually heard say this shit. I think
Daylight a crazy ass nigga, but he do that shit to cover up how smart he is.
That nigga right there a fool. That nigga, he knows something though. He knows something. That nigga right there tapped in, fool. Shout out to that nigga Daylight. But he had said that shit. He was like, when you look at the intestines, he's like, he's like, that shit literally looks like a brain, bro. You gotta think.
Yeah,
like,
I seen that.
The stomach, that's literally what the stomach is. The stomach is like a second brain, bro. Because like you gotta think that your stomach is what's telling you're hungry when it's time to eat. You know what I'm saying? What it is that you know what I'm saying? Your stomach gonna tell you, okay, when you gonna be able to do some shit, because when you're hungry, you start getting, lightheaded. You might not be able to do some shit. So it's like, it's basically telling you, okay, when it's time to feed, you know what I'm saying? When it's time to do this, you know what I'm saying? When it's time to do that. So it's like, yeah, man. But basically, like I said, that's the solar plexus.
Solar plexus. What's above solar plexus?
It's the heart chakra.
Heart chakra.
And that's green.
Okay.
And this is this is the chakra of compassion, of course.
Get your heart right.
Yeah. I mean, hell, I can't even think of any more words other than that.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Hell, compassion.
That's really
caring. Hell, just love.
So the foods.
Balance.
So basically, the foods that we eat can literally, in a way, affect all those type of emotions and.
Yeah, and we know this because certain foods, certain vegetables carry certain nutrients and vitamins. They all have different, like, and we're gonna get into that next.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
With certain vitamins, help certain organs and shit. We're gonna go into that. Let me run through these.
Yeah, go through that. Yeah.
But after the heart is the throat chakra, and that's blue. Blue is like a color of communication. And to backtrack, going back to the heart chakra, with it being green, you gotta think, like, this is the color of, like I say, this is the color of love, compassion. And you gotta think, like, what are the color of most of our vegetation on Earth? What is like a lot of the life, most of the life forms composed of on Earth, it's like, it's green. Yeah. So it's like, this is like a color of life, kind of. Like, green is like a rich color like that. What is the color of our money?
That's what I was gonna say. Shit, money. They did that shit for a reason, probably.
Yeah, straight up.
Damn.
So it's like it's like that type of color is like rich. It's like, even thinking about it, I feel it. Just like even like sitting here talking about it, thinking about it. It's like, I'm on that frequency. But so
and
that's what that is.
So now what's that? The green one?
The heart chakra. Yeah.
And it's heart. You just call it heart chakra.
Yeah. I mean, they have actual names. I only have like Hindu names, like, but I can't pronounce them. I couldn't even sit here and tell you what they are. The only one I know is Ajna. That's the third eye chakra. Okay. And I think the root chakra is more. I'm not even finna butcher it. Like, it's something. I'm not even finna do that. But yeah.
And what's above that one? The heart chakra.
Throat chakra, and that's blue. And that's dealing with communication. That's the one we're dealing with right now.
Blue.
I got it's a good thing. That's why I got these eyeballs. The filter on this shit blue. Because looking at that, it's like, it'll bring that out. It's like blue is like a communicative type color. And you gotta think water is blue. You gotta think water is flowing. And when you think about somebody running their mouth like water,
okay.
So it's like, what I'm saying, it's like a flowing of thoughts, kind of, and it's like, what I'm saying, helping get that shit out. But yeah, that's the throat chakra. That's blue, and of course that's located in the throat region. You know what I'm saying? This shit right here. But after that is the third eye chakra. That's they also call that the brow chakra. That's located right here in between the eyebrows. Well, it'll be different for different people.
Is that why like Hindu people or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't want to get this. I don't want to get it wrong. But
Yeah, you're right.
They put that like the third eye thing. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now to bring up all this chakra stuff, whatever. I do know what you're talking about because I've seen like the different pictures. I don't know if it's like a woman form lady, and it's a woman, and then it like shows a different. I don't know. I'm probably getting it wrong, but it shows like the different levels and has those colors and it leads all the way up to here. And it's like showing like kind of inside of her body, whatever. But it has those different
that's
like, frequencies of colors and all that, and it changes as it goes up. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
Shit, they should have taught that in school.
Nah, seriously. Like, really. You'll be surprised. But I mean,
because
they got close to it with the color spectrum. Like, they taught us the color spectrum. But it wasn't, they didn't teach us how to apply it, you know what I'm saying, to ourselves. Which I guess that's just something you gotta do for yourself, like, on your own time. Yeah. But that's why we here today, goddamn.
To educate y'all, you know what I'm saying? Free.
We on it. You hear me?
Y'all listen to people, educate.
But yeah, man, your third eye chakra, man. That's the chakra of intuition. That's the chakra, you know. Just like you see, if you look at this podcast, you're gonna see me doing this a lot. You see how I'm looking up in space.
This nigga always looking up goddamn space.
That's what it
do. We do a podcast like, outside somewhere.
I'm like
some shit.
I'm like focusing right here. You know what I'm saying? This is what's tapping you into that etheric realm. Mm-hmm. That's what's tapping you into, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's where your intuition comes from. You know, your third eye, and that's why you'll see people doing that shit a lot of the time when they looking up. You know what I'm saying? It's like because they focusing in on that third eye. As a matter of fact, like,
are you talking about looking up like this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or looking inward, kind of like inward, or like.
So the third eye is your intuition.
Yeah.
It connected with the brain, obviously, right?
Yeah, this is what they associate with the pineal gland.
Oh, okay. What's the pineal gland?
It's like a part. It's a part in your brain. It's kind of like located like right in the center.
And what does it have to do with what is the pineal gland? What's its main like?
It releases melatonin, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. It's
this shit to push you to sleep.
Yeah.
They sell melatonin
because you gotta
I got some melatonin pills at the crib.
You gotta think intuition is associated with dreams. Because when we talking about our dreams,
get into them dreams, bro. Cause that shit.
Definitely, dreams are important. Write down your dreams, people.
Please, bro.
Write down your dreams.
If you can remember them, your dreams, write them down, bro. Cause like,
they telling you something. Don't neglect it.
No, what? Finish that. We gonna talk about that. Finish that. We gonna talk about dreams, bro.
So the pineal gland, like I say, that's what they associate with the third eye chakra. It's kind of like that part right here in the middle of your brain, where it's like I said, it'll be located different for people. As a matter of fact, like a lot of people who have like really like active third eyes, or what you would call, you know what I'm saying, their third eyes are open, like they like real active, like you would actually see like a mark like on their forehead, to where it's kind of like it's like it'll look like a burn mark, like that shit burn through, like it's so active. Yeah, it'll be like a darker spot. It'll look like a birthmark. And it's like for mine, actually, like, but it's like you can see mine, like if it was to like be higher light, but it's like my shit like over here somewhere, because you know anybody that know me know I'm like out centered and shit, like you know how where I be talking about my misalignment and shit. Yeah. So it's like literally my spinal structure is kind of like on some other shit. It's like on some curvy shit.
You got scoliosis though, don't you?
I think I do. I don't know that for sure because I haven't got checked out. But I'm pretty sure if I was to go check it, I would be diagnosed with some of the sort. Mm-hmm. So the way that shit work, that's kind of like the way my thought process work. It's like, you know, I mean, it distributes all throughout my body, like throughout my skeletal. So it's like, for me, like even my face is like kind of like misaligned, like my jaw and shit. All this shit is like that, like it's like shifted.
Nigga, your face is just fine, nigga.
Nah, that's cause you're not looking at me straight. Like if I was like
Black Summer, you like Black Samurai, nigga.
If I was to like really like align, like sit up straight and like let shit sit in. That's why my bro, on every ID picture I got, like my head is probably like tilted.
My shit do that too though.
My face is. You can literally see the shit.
I never can take. Well, it's rare, but I took a picture. I forgot what I had to do. I took a picture for. I forgot what it was. And I had it's like one of those like photos for ID or some shit. And every time my shit be like turned, I was like, bro, I swear I had my head like straight.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's like I don't know. This is some balance shit or whatever.
Yeah, definitely. So that's how it is for me. It's like my shit kind of like I say, and it'll be shifted one way depending on where it is, because like I say, it's doing this. So it's like it might be like shifted this way on one side, on one part of my body, shifted this way on another part of my body, shifted this way on like it's for the more you go up type shit.
Yeah.
So where I was going with that is like, so my shit, so it's almost as if like my focus, by the time it gets like up here to my forehead, it's like going this way. So it's like I say, that mark on my forehead is kind of like over here somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, you'll be able to see it if I was to like put some light on it.
Yeah.
I might upload that shit. I might take a picture or something when I get home, show y'all that shit.
Yeah, I gotta see that shit. Because I did not know about that. Never knew about that.
So that's a third.
So that's the whole.
That's third eye.
So that's the entire.
But that's a 6. The 7th one is the crown chakra. And that's the one that's like sits like right on the top of right above the head. Yeah, okay. Like right above the crown. That's why it's called the crown chakra. Mm-hmm. But that's like that's like basically like the connection to the etheric, I'm gonna call it, or the connection to the astral. What we'll call it. Or what else is out there? The astral, like the etheric.
Is that curiosity?
We gonna call it space.
That's what I was gonna say. Is that curiosity?
What's outside of matter in this realm as we know it?
Realm, as far as
we gonna like the dream, where like the dream realm, like where you go when you dream type shit.
Oh, okay.
You know, so just like the root chakra is like the antithesis of that. It's like the opposite of that. It's like the root chakra is what connects you, is what grounds you. It connects you to this earth plane. Yeah. You know, like I say, when we're talking about instincts, that's what give you all your earthly type of, you know what I'm saying, instincts and, you know what I'm saying, nature. You know what I'm saying? And that's, like I say, that sits at the bottom of sits like right below the spine. Whereas the crown chakra sits right above the head. This is what, like I say, this is what connects you to the higher chakras, because the seven chakras as we know it aren't all the chakras that we have. Like we have, like, you know, it extends, like the more you expound, the more you expand your space, you know, you start connecting to those higher chakras, and even those lower chakras. Like we have it's one chakra called the earth star chakra, which is kind of like like the one that like roots us to the ground. That's like what your root chakra would connect to. It's like that would be like, I guess, located like below the surface. That's what, you know what I'm saying, what grounds you to the earth. That's what like gives you your like, if you was to be out in nature like barefoot, or if you was to like, you know what I'm saying, sit in some grass or something, like out by a tree or something, you know what I'm saying, that's what would, you know, connect you to, you know what I'm saying, the force of the earth.
Yeah.